Hello. Okay, good day everyone. Thank you for coming into this YouTube channel, and this is a weekly market outlook. Okay, do take note of the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly educational purpose. Use your information entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risk of your trade with your broker before you put in your trades. So with that, I think we move on to our analysis. Okay, this week, today, I think today is 13th January, and this is the beginning of the week, and in fact, second week of the year. Okay, so I think now only we will be getting all the fund managers will be coming back to work, and slowly I think we should be able to get the volume flow, and we should be able to see the big movement happening. Okay, the key data that is be out this week is today there isn't any data, so expect, I think, and also Japan is on holiday, so expect the data, I mean the market to be in a range or quiet and choppy session. Then tomorrow we have from the US 2130 we have a core PPI. Okay, PPI month on month, and also PPI month on month. Okay, so we have important data that which gives you a clue for the interest rate. Then again on Wednesday we have a pound CPI data, and followed by the US core CPI and CPI. Okay, that's we are going to get month on month as well as year on year, followed by crude oil inventories. Then on Thursday we should be getting this morning Australian employment change, and we have the pound GDP month on month. Okay, followed by US core retail sales and unemployment claims, and Philly Fed manufacturing index. Then finally Friday we have from the pound retail sales and US building permits. So overall, if you look into the data this week, we are getting the two important datas. In fact, I wouldn't say two, three from the US. That is the PPI, CPI, and retail sales. Okay. Then from the pound we have two datas, and Australian we have one data. So which means to say that we should be having our concentration on the pound Aussie, and together with the, of course, the dollar. We have all the three. Of course, we pay attention to all the other crosses as well, but mainly we should be focusing on pound Aussie as a prime. Okay, let's move on to our discussion. Okay, the trend direction. Okay, the trend directions on the euro dollar. Okay, euro dollar. We are flat with an outside bias on the hourly, and flat with the downside bias on the daily. Okay, flat with an downside bias on the hourly, and flat with the downside bias on the daily, and flat with the downside bias on the weekly. Then on the monthly, this is in a downtrend. Okay, this is in a downtrend, while below okay, this level, I'm not sure what is the level. Maybe I'll give you that level. So the trade setup we should be looking for is sell and hold, or cautious sell. Okay, if you're going for a buy, then we should be looking to buy and a cautious exit. That means we quick exit. So this is what the trend map is saying. So the PT zones, I think this goes with the trend map. Okay, in fact we have a monthly, which is a mega selling force involved monthly, quarterly, and semi-annually, which means to say that this weakness is expected to last until end of the month. Okay, so we got to be holding sell, and expecting it to test the lows and break the low, and we should be expecting it end of the month. Okay, then only maybe this week might be a down week, then maybe next week, we may get a pullback. But whatever is it, this month, this is going to be a down move on the euro dollar. So then finally we come into the dashboard. Okay, so when we come into the dashboard, the dashboard is saying us that that the previous week low is 10215, and the previous month low is 10340. So which means to say, as long as the price is below 10340, okay, we should be holding sell, and we should be trying to sell near that level. Okay, as long as if the downtrend on the monthly is expected to continue. Okay, so more or less I think we have got all the information. So now I think we tally it with the chart, then I'll explain to you how this thing can go about. Since this is a weekly market outlook, so we'll start off with the monthly. Okay, monthly, the chart, okay, this is clearly in a downtrend. This is clearly in a downtrend, and the key level for us to pay attention is 10335, 10340. Okay, so as long as the price is below this, we should be holding sell. Then the target we are looking for is at least 101 to even 99.60. Okay, that should be our final target. Okay, then if I'm going to see, yeah, so we should be the market should be turning before before 99.30. Okay, before 99.30 we should be expecting the market to turn up. So that is the reversal level or reference level which we want to pay attention. So as of now, the market is still in a downtrend, and still the low is still not seen yet. So we should be holding sell and going for a cautious sell or cautious buy. Then we also look into 10315. This is your previous day high. So which means to say we should be, if we are going for a sell, okay, we should be looking to sell somewhere near 10270 and 10310. Okay, so that should be our comfortable selling level. So if you sell around that level, hold sell below 340, expect the price to break lower, and if it breaks, then we should see 10130 or even 101 or even 99.60. So this is our overall view for this week. So which means to say that if the data, okay, if the CPI data or the PPI data comes out to be strong, okay, we can expect these things to happen. Alternatively, if the price closes above 10310 or 10340, then we have to be very careful because the market may have seen the low. Okay, so this is our view for euro dollar. Okay, I repeat, below 10340 we will be holding sell, and 10340 or even 10310. Okay, expect the low to break, which is 10220, and if it breaks, then we should see the price moving towards 10130, 101 or even 99.60 or even about 100 polarity. Okay, alternatively, if we see the price closing above 10310 and 10340, we may have seen the base and we have to reassess and move with the trade. So if you are a trader, sell and hold near 10310 and 10340. Okay, so now let's see what is the hold on, I'm getting some just give me a minute. Just give me 1 minute. One minute, 1 minute. Just give me a minute, please. Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, because my screen is disappeared. Okay, I'm sorry again. Okay, let me get back to this. Okay, yeah. So for this euro, I think we have seen. So the signals we have generated based on this is, I think we are looking to sell near 102.80 and 305. Okay, 305, and for the weekly is this, and the target we are looking at is 10130. Okay, so this is for euro dollar. Okay, let's move on to the next currency. Okay, the next currency we are looking for is pound. Pound is the trend map is saying is hourly. This is flat with the downside bias. Daily, this is already in a downtrend. Weekly, this is already in a downtrend, and monthly is already in a downtrend. So, which means to say that pound is weaker, which means to say that the pound data that which we are going to get might be bad or weak. So we should be definitely not a buy. If you're buying, then it should be the extreme levels, or if we are going for a sell, then we go for a sell and hold. Okay. Then the PT zones. This is also even on the weekly. Okay, this is also a mega selling force that is showing, which means to say that we are expecting a big drop. Okay, which it can be a spike down, then market turn up, or it can be a big drop. Okay, whichever is it, because all the forces are pointing down, are lower. So then finally we come into the dashboard. Okay, we hold sell below 12190. Okay, 12190, which is your below previous week low. Okay, which is previous week low, and previous month low is 12475. Okay, so basically we are going to go for a sell and hold on the weekly, which means to say all the forces are pointing up. We should see the minimum target of 12055, 12035, or even 120. Okay, so that means another 150 pips down move, which we are expecting. Okay, so let's tally it with the chart. Let's move on to with the chart. Okay, since we are doing a weekly outlook, we'll start off with from the monthly chart. So if you look into the monthly chart, the previous low is 12035 and 11805. So these are the next benchmark levels which we are expecting. So if I'm going to do an extension of this levels, then we should be seeing at least 120 or even 11880. Okay, and if let's say we are looking for an retracement from this level high, then I think 11880 should be your final target. Okay, 11880. So, and the clue we are getting is this weakness is expected until end of the month, at least the minimum. So we hold until end of the month, expect the target to be at least 120 or 11880, and these are the informations for the pound. Okay, alternatively, if the price breaks 12230, okay, 12230 or 12330. Okay, let me check on the weekly. Yeah, actually 12230 and 12260. Okay, that should be your reference level. Okay, so that means as long as the price doesn't close above 12230, 12260, we will still hold sell towards 1200 or 11880, and the timeline we are giving for this target 11880 is until end of the month. So these are the key informations which you need to take note. So let's see what signal we have given. Okay, this is, I think we are going for a quick buy, cautious buy at 12130 and close at 12180. Then actually we are holding a sell at 12210, going for a sell, and 12260. So target is about 12060 or 1200. Okay, so this should be our trade setup for this week, and this is how we are going to manage our trade. I repeat, sell and hold below 12260 towards 12060, 1200 or 11880. Okay, on the other hand, alternatively above 12260 and 12330, then we may have seen the base and we got to go for a buy. Okay, that is, of course, you look for regular updates, then we will tell you whether the market has turned up or whether the market is still in a downtrend. Okay, the next one we are going to look for is dollar yen. So the dollar yen, the trend map, it says on the 6 hours or hourly, it says flat with the downside bias, daily is flat with an upside bias, weekly is flat with an upside bias, monthly is flat with an upside bias. So we have a higher time frame pointing up and lower time frame pointing down. So the range we are looking at is 15725 and 15795. So we go for either a cautious buy or cautious sell, or buy and hold, because the higher time frame are pointing up, so we expect the high to break, which is 15890. If it breaks, then we should see the price heading north. Okay, so this is for dollar yen. So if I go into the PT zones, okay, the PT zones, the 6 hours, this is flat. Okay, the 6 hours like is similar to trend map. So but the daily, this is pointing down. Okay, so this is a bit disturbing. So if we are going for a buy, okay, so we got to be careful on this. So if we are going for a buy, then we got to be a bit careful because the daily is pointing down. Okay, let's confirm it with the chart, so at least you know we can give you a very clear directions once we confirm it with the chart. Then when we look into the dashboard, okay, right now the market is trading at 15750, and your previous day low and current day low are in a similar level, and current high is lower than the previous day high, which means to say that okay, we may see the low break, but it has to turn before 15625, which is your previous week low. Okay, so I think we have a strong support at 15660, and and 15630 35. So that should be your buying and holding level. Okay, that should be our buying and holding level. So let's tally it with the chart. Let's confirm it to see whether are we getting the same signals. So when we look into this, again we look into the monthly. Okay, monthly, this is trading near the high. Okay, near the high. Possibility is, the price may have to test this high. If it breaks, then we may see the price extending towards even 170 level. Okay, but I think we got to also get ourselves prepared for the so-called this BOJ intervention. Okay, because that is something near 160 they will come for an intervention. So to take note of that. So now looking at this, the strength weekly, this is flat. So if the clue is if this high breaks, okay, 15890 breaks, then we should see the price heading towards 160 50. Okay, 160 50, 160 110. Okay, on the other hand, if it doesn't, then it is going to be in a range within 15625 and 15885. So either we have a range play or extension of the high to break. So where can we go for a buy? We can look for a buy somewhere. Okay, now this is the low. This is a cautious buy. If it breaks, then we should see the price extending towards 15670, 15670, yeah, 15670, 60 level. So we go for either a cautious buy or a buy and hold. Okay, buy and hold. The sell, as of now, I think we will just stay sideline. Okay, so now the signals which we have given is, okay, we are trying to buy at 40. Okay, the low, today's low is 15727. So I think we want to go for a trade, and this is only a half lot, and we try to exit before 15790. Then we have a buy at 15660, and this is exit before the high, which is 15840, and this expiry is also, this is until 12 o'clock in the night. So I think this is also a valid signal. Then we have a buy at 15630, and this is expiry is until end of the week. I think this is also a valid signal. So try to we go for a buy. Okay, now hold on. So we are trying to buy at 40. So what you can do is, if you feel you may want to trade, okay, since because Monday we don't force ourselves to chase and this, if you want, you can buy the market and try to exit before 90, because if you see that there is a chance that the low is seen here. Okay, so we try to exit at 15790. Okay, so this is a call, but we don't want to give a signal, but it's up to you to decide whether you want to take or you want to let go of the trade. So the next cross we are going to look for is dollar Swiss. Okay, the dollar Swiss is market, the trend map on the 6 hours is saying that market is flat with an upside bias, and flat with an upside bias. Then daily is flat with an upside bias, weekly is flat with an upside bias, and monthly this is an uptrend. Okay, which means to say this strength is expected to last until end of the month, and expect the high to break. So I'm giving you all these tips based on the trend map. So expect the high to break, expect the strength to last until end of the month, and go for buy and hold or cautious buy. So your 360 range now, right now we are looking at is 91.30 and 91.90. Okay, now we see the PT zones. I think this is also giving a similar picture, and the monthly, quarterly, semi-annual is all showing a mega force up. Okay, which means to say that we are going to get a very big move up or spike up, then before eventually the market turns down. So just get yourself prepared for a very big move on the upside. Okay, now we look into the dollar Swiss. Right now this is trading near the high, which is your 360 high and your current week high. Your previous day high was 91.90, so expect that high to break. So overall on the weekly we should be able to see the target, minimum target of 92.30, and if it breaks then we should see 92.80 or even 93.10. Okay, 93.10, and let's see what's the monthly level says. Yeah, 92.30 and 93.40. Okay, 93.40 are the major resistance level. Okay, so here we are going to go for a buy and hold. Okay, buy and hold. We can try to buy near 91.40 or 91.20. Okay, let's see what is the chart is telling us. Okay, chart monthly, because this is a weekly outlook, so this is a market is clearly in an uptrend. Expect this high to be tested, which is 92.25 and 92.40. If it breaks, then we may see the price moving towards 93.10 and 93.60. So that should be your next level. Of course, your final would be somewhere 94.40. Okay. So again, this is, we are going to go for a buy and hold. Okay, buy and hold with expecting the high to break. So now we are seeing a range or conjunction. So we'll try to buy slightly lower. Okay, 91.30 or 91.10. Okay, buy and hold. Okay. Let's see what signal we have given on this. Okay, we have a 91.45. We have given at expiry until 4 o'clock. Okay, maybe the one I think I want to extend it to 18. Okay, another 2 hours, because most likely this market is going to be dead quiet, so we extend the time to another 2 hours. Okay, then on the daily, we have a buy at 91.30, target 92.30. I think this is accepted. And 90.70 and 92.60. I think this is also accepted. So I think this trade is good to go. Okay. So let's move on to the next cross. Okay, the next cross, remember, Aussie has got data coming out. I think which is tomorrow. Most likely, I think it's tomorrow. So either way, I think the Aussies should weaken. Okay, now you look into the trend map. This is flat with the downside bias, daily flat with the downside bias, weekly is flat with the downside bias, and monthly this is in a downtrend. Okay, so the trade setup we are looking for is sell and hold or cautious sell. If you're going for a cautious buy, then it has to be a quick hit and run. Okay, we look into the PT zones. Okay, PT zones is saying all same as the trend map. Daily is also down, weekly is also down, monthly is quarterly and all is showing mega force pointing down, which means to say that this market is expected to drop a pretty big movement. Okay, now let's look into the. Okay, now is already breaking all the lows. Can you see the red all highlighted, which means it's breaking the previous day low, current day low, current week low, previous week low, current month low and previous month low. So overall, all are red. Okay, which means to say, okay, don't think of buying it. If you're buying, then it has to be a far off level. Then we try to sell and hold. Okay, where can we sell? We should be looking to sell somewhere near 61.80 or 62.20. 20, these two should be the levels. And sell and hold is below 61.80 because that is your previous month low. Okay, so let's see on the chart. Okay, monthly, this is in a downtrend. Weekly, this is also near the low but not showing a big move. Okay, that's just breaking. So wait for it to break lower. So we can sell somewhere at 61.60. Okay, this is so could be a 61.50 or 60. This should be a momentum trade, and I'm not sure whether this gap is genuine because we have to check with other service providers to see whether this is a genuine gap or whether this is a bad tick in our platform. Okay, so let's see what signal we have given. Okay, we are trying to go for a buy, cautious buy at 61, and is only about 30 pips move. Then 61.85 sell, and 62.25. Okay, both are a valid signal. So what we can do is, since this is moving on, so we can go for a momentum trade. Okay, we'll try to sell at 61.50. Okay, that means about 13 pips from the. Then your TP should be 61.10, half lot, and this one expiry will give until 3:30. Okay, just 2 to 3 hours. See if we get it, we'll take it. Otherwise, I think we can let go. It's okay, So being Monday, usually because today like there's no data, Japan is on holiday, don't expect any big move. Okay, so let's move on to the next currency. So the next currency we're going to look is dollar CAD. Okay, dollar CAD, your 360 or 6 hours is flat with an upside bias, daily flat with an upside bias, weekly flat with an upside bias, monthly is also flat with an upside bias. So which means to say we should be holding cautious buy or buy and hold and expect the high to break. So these are the clues which we are getting based on the trend map. Okay, now next we see on the PT zones is also supporting the trend map view. Okay, we are not getting any mixed signals from here. So then we look into dollar CAD. The previous high is 50 and 65 and 70. So expect that high to break. Okay, expect that high to break. And today's low is 144.10. Previous day low is 143.75. So what we can do is, if your 144.55 or 144.70 breaks, we should see the price heading towards 85 and 145.10. Okay, so this should be your target, and if the 45.10 breaks, then we may see 45.80 and 46.05. So I think I want to go for a buy near 44 or 43.75. Okay, let's see the chart. Okay, again we look into the monthly. Okay, monthly, this is trading near the high. Okay, monthly, this is trading near the high. Weekly is also trading near the high, but this is in a range, congestion, similar to your 6 hours. So if I'm going to go for a buy, I should be looking to buy somewhere 43.75 and exit before 45.10. That should be your target. And if you're going for a sell, then it has to be higher than 45.70 or 80. Okay, let's see what signal we have given. Okay, we have given a buy order at 44.10. Expiry is 4 o'clock. So most likely, I think I want to extend it to 1800. So another 2 hours for this trade because market is dead slow and quiet. Then we have a buy at 143.75. Okay, this is also a valid call. And we have given 14315. This is until end of the week. Target is 14510. Okay, I think this is also a valid call. Okay, next we move on to New Zealand dollar. Okay, the New Zealand dollar, the trend map is flat with the downside bias on the hourly, flat with the downside bias on the daily, flat with the downside bias on the weekly, and in a downtrend on the monthly. Okay, so which means to say sell and hold or cautious sell. Okay, if you're going for a buy, then it has to be a risky trade and we have to look for further levels. So the PT zones, this is also giving us the same clue. Okay, same clue, which means to say is a mega force pointing down, sell and hold. Don't think of buying. If you're buying, then go for a quick buy and exit with a small profit. Okay, now we go into the dashboard. Okay, dashboard. Right now, market is trading at 55.50. So we should be looking to sell somewhere near 80. Okay, which is your current day high. 80 or 90 or even slightly higher is 156.20. So that should be your selling level. Okay, so let's see the chart. Okay, monthly, this is in a downtrend. Weekly, near the low, but not broken yet or broken yet. So then we can see a target of 55.00 or 54.80 or even 54.50. That should be your targets. Okay, so we'll try to sell near 55.80, 85 or 56.20. Okay, let's see what we have given. Okay, we have given a buy order at 55.20. So maybe that one I think we may need to lower it, but the time we have given is only until 4 p.m. Okay, which means to say either we lower the level or we reduce the level or increase the reduce the time. So what we can do is this one, since this is a counter trend, maybe I lower it to another 15 pips and this is only about 30-35 pips, and this one I'll try to extend it to another 2 hours. Then I think we have a sell order at 55.85. This one is expiry is 3 o'clock, so the one I think I clearly need to extend it. Okay, I'll extend it to 6 o'clock, which is another 3 hours more. Because always remember, when we want to get the order filled, okay, especially if the order level is further away from the current market conditions, then we got to give more time. Okay, so that is what it meant. Okay, So let's move on to the next currency. Okay, the next currency we are going to look is dollar Sing. Right now, this flat with an upside bias on the hourly, flat with an upside bias on the daily, flat with an upside bias on the weekly, and uptrend on the monthly. Okay, which means to say this uptrend is expected until end of the month. Okay, this is expected until end of the month. So we should be going for buy and hold, and also expect the high to break. So these are the conditions that is to be implemented for us to have a very clear idea and clear directions where and how we want to trade. Okay, here the PT zones on the dollar Sing, for the dollar Sing is gives a similar picture as the trend map. Okay, on the monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, this is with an upside force. All is a mega force pointing up, which means to say that price is expected to test the high. Okay, so if you're going for a sell, avoid. If you're going for a buy, you buy and hold. And you're going for a sell, then it has to be a cautious sell, but further levels. Okay, so the target which we are looking here is minimum is 38.05. If it breaks, then it can go up to 38.60 or 38.95 for this week. Okay, so this is for the weekly target. Okay, the levels where we can go for a buy is near 36.95 and 36.60. 136.60. Okay, so these are the two levels of buying. Okay, so let's tally it with the chart. So I repeat, this is buy and hold or cautious buy. Expect the high to break. So again, when we look into the monthly, okay, this is trading above the previous month high, and we should see the target of 37.65. If it breaks, then we should see 38.20 or 38.45 or 38.95. I think the system also did say 38.95. So that should be your most likely a final target as of now, based on the projections what we have seen now. Okay, so again, I want to go for a buy. I want to buy near 37.05 and 36.65 or 70. So let's see. The pound. Okay, the pound, I think we need to see this. The pound order got filled. I think we may need to close this trade. Okay, let's see that. Okay, let me let me check this. Okay, this is a counter trend. Okay, I think we close this first at 1 to 130 or market. Okay, you just close it. Since we have 5 more hours left, okay, we'll try to go for a buy near 1 to 1. Hold on. Yeah, 12080. Okay, so the one we close it. We don't have any buy, yeah. So we'll try to raise it, lower it to 12080, 55, and 12120. Okay, 20 or 15. And this one, I think we can go one lot because it's about 50 pips away, no data out. And the expiry, this one we can afford to put at 6 o'clock. Okay, so that that one we close the trade and we do a re-entry much lower. Okay, and this is what is expected as from you as a trader. Okay, the next, the dollar sing. Okay, we have given a buy call at 37. Okay, and this is expiry is until 5. I think we can give 1 more hour. Okay, this is only 40 pips away. So we'll give another 1.5 hours for this trade. Try to put in at 18:30. Okay, then on the daily, I think we have given 36.65. This is until 12 o'clock. Okay, 12 p.m. So let it work. And 36.30, the one also let it work. Okay, let it work. So now finally we go into gold. Okay, gold. Right now, in fact, last Friday we expected the spike up and the market reached, and our target was somewhere near 2692 and 2704. Okay, I think today we are still a bit mixed signals, but let's see, then we'll see how we can trade this. So if you look into this gold, we are seeing on the hourly is flat with an upside bias. Daily is flat with an upside bias. Weekly flat with an upside bias. Monthly is monthly is also flat with an upside bias. So all are pointing in the same directions. So the only problem is we have to see whether the market has got strength. Okay, so if we see, we should be based on the trend map. Okay, we should be holding a buy and hold or cautious buy. Okay, not sell. And the range we are looking at is 2698 and 2663 half. Okay, so now we look into the PT zones. You see here now we are getting a different signal here. So your 6 hours, your PT zones is telling us this is market is weak. 12 hours is getting some strength. Daily is strong force, buying force with the weak selling force, and weekly is also a strong buying force with a weak selling force, and so on and so forth. So looking at this, your trend map says buy and hold or cautious buy, but your PT zones is telling us, we should be going for a sell or cautious sell. Okay, so let's see what we are getting from the dashboard and the chart. Right now the market is trading at 2686 half. Okay, so this is already into the selling zone, but the problem is this is time belt is going to finish in another 10 minutes, and maybe it might be extended for another 1 hour 10 minutes. So if this 1 hour 10 minutes, if we are not seeing the price pushing higher and testing the high, which is 2693 half, then we should see the price moving south. Okay, or going down towards 2680. Okay, again that the low to be tested. So the system now the system is giving you the call. We are getting mixed signals. So of course the only clue is we got to go into the chart to verify, because the chart will give you more clues. Okay, more clues and more tips. So let's say we look into the monthly. This is flat, and which means to say that your current high should be lower than 2725. Okay, So this is the clue which you should be getting. Okay, the current high should be lower than 2725. If it is lower, then it should be at least lower than 2708. Okay, so now we come into the weekly. Weekly is not very clear direction yet, but trading near the high, so we'll try to go for a cautious sell. Daily no clue. 360 is also no clue. Okay, no clue means the market is within the congestion, so either this low has to break. If this low breaks, then we know that the high is seen. If this high breaks, then we know that the high is not seen and the market is expected to continue. So what we can do is, for clues, we look for lower time frame. 15-minute market made a high, came down, twice rejected, broke the low, which means to say that this market most likely may have seen the high. Okay, most likely may have seen the high. If that is true, then we should see this low break. Okay, and this high to hold, or this high to hold. So expect this price to break lower. If it breaks, then we should see the price target of 75 and 69. Okay, so this should be your two target levels. Okay, and we go for a cautious sell. Okay, cautious sell near the high. Okay, let's see what signal we have given. Okay, we have given a sell at 92, but I think 90 was the high. So what we will do is, we'll try to bring down to 90, half, 94, half, 2680, half. Okay. This is expiry until 3 o'clock. And we have one more sell order at 2705. Let it work. Okay, so let it work. Then later we will see how the market moves. Then from there we decide. This is a bit tricky. I repeat, the gold is a bit tricky. If this high breaks, then we should see the price heading towards 2705, 2708, or even 2710. And if this low breaks, then we may have seen the high. So this is either way is possible as of now, because the signals are not clear, and we are looking for directions. Okay, so I think that's about it. So what I will do is, okay, I will be seeing you again in another 4 hours time, Tamil version. And today expect, as I said, today expect the session to be a bit quiet and choppy because of no data. Okay, no data. Most likely we should be getting big volumes tomorrow and the day after tomorrow when the PPI and CPI comes into play. Okay, so with that I end this session. Once again, thank you for coming into this room and this channel, and please, if you like it, just give us a like and refer to your friends, and looking forward to see you again in the next session. Okay, thank you, and see you again. Bye.